When the HOA trespassed on my land to fix their broken sewer system, I warned them once. They laughed in my face and said, "It's community property now." Well, that so-called community property now costs them $1,200 a month, just to flush their toilets. I bought a small patch of land next to my home because I loved the peace and quiet it brought. My little garden, the oak tree I planted myself, the sound of the wind through the fence, it was mine and I took pride in it. But one morning the calm was shattered by the roar of machinery. Backhoes, pipes, men in neon vests. They were digging straight through my property. I ran out there, heart pounding, and asked what they were doing. The HOA president, Karen of course, crossed her arms and smirked. "We're fixing the sewer. It runs under your land. Consider it a community improvement." My jaw tightened. "You don't have permission," I said. She shrugged. "You'll live." When the dust settled, my garden was gone, my fence was splintered, and the grass was replaced with a patch of mud hiding their new pipes. I felt violated, helpless. But that helplessness turned into something sharper. Resolve. I called a lawyer. After weeks of digging through property lines and records, it turned out that every inch of that sewer ran directly through my land. They hadn't just overstepped, they'd built their system on private property. I filed for an easement fee, hefty enough to make them sweat. The HOA fought, threatened, and tried to bully me into backing off. But when the city inspector confirmed the pipes couldn't legally be relocated, they had no choice but to negotiate. Now, every month, $1,200 quietly lands in my account. Every flush, every shower, every garden hose in that HOA community runs through my property. At the last board meeting, Karen couldn't even look at me. I leaned over with a polite smile and said, "Careful, you wouldn't want any blockages. They stole my land. Now they pay me to use it." Sometimes justice doesn't come from anger. It comes from patience, persistence, and a very expensive plumbing bill.